Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while. Hi Rice. So today we're gonna do Autopsy Simulator. It's actually in the Steam store right now at 56% off. It's $20. You get the Autopsy Simulator, and apparently they have this other one called a Thief Simulator. You get both those games for the $20. So I'm gonna do Autopsy Simulator. I don't know about this Thief one, but we might try that in the future. But I think this is the game where you have to figure out the crime and how the person is killed. So we will be seeing if that's right or not. I haven't launched it yet. This is the first time, so I don't know what the opening is gonna be like. I think they said that they're gonna release just the autopsy part, where you don't have to do the extra stuff. Let me know if you guys can hear. If you have any audio problems, let me know so that I can fix those. Let me see if it'll capture the game. It doesn't look like it's capturing the game. Let me... Okay, so I will have to do my screen capture. Give me 1 second to hide that and open this. And then we'll go ahead. Alright. Autopsy Simulator story mode. You can load apparently. And like I said, I've never played this. I just got it. It looked very promising, so we shall seize.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville. Dr. Jack Hammond is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious for the last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists. They don't let me work. God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken. Where did I leave my meds this time?
I forget how I found it. It says check bathroom for your pills. Ah. He needs to get this place fixed up.
Time to pull myself together.
That's a lot of pills. I mean, I'm one to talk. I take like a million. Look at this place. This place is like this is such a shitty place for a coroner.
I need to set the camera first.
Storage room.
This place is starting to look like a... Now remember, Jack. Don't forget to hit the record button this time. I don't see any need to mess with the electrics. They are flaky enough as it is.
This place is like really run down for a coroner's office.
Let's hope I'm not caught short this evening.
My office. I passed the bathroom.
Hopefully the new tripod is going to hold up.
They blurred it out. I think when it first came out, they didn't. hit record
Now,
this
I
time.
just have to get everything in frame. This should be fine. November recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. This autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those whose knowledge is only theoretical, let's start. Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, but if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea. The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand so that you don't have to run around looking for something, like I do all the time. In the process of revealing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult not to interfere with the original condition of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process. During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail. Many injuries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories. And lastly, remember that nothing teaches you self-narration like working with the dead. So get used to that fact soon. Everyone will think you're talking to yourself.
Okay, so...
Now, onto the police folder. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be and what potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we?
Okay. Here it is.
The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years. The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows.
Ads, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to
Noticed
have
by a
them.
station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man. He worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased.
Last one.
Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket.
Okay.
That's it. It's worth remembering the context around the scene. This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves.
Alright, jump scare sound's not working now. Dolly. Trying to scare me. Hold on a second. I gotta check my... looks like my jump scare sounds are not... coming up. Hold on a second. Thank you for the sub for 10 months, Dolly. Thank you. I appreciate it. You gotta beat Caleb. Or the fiance. You gotta beat him. I need to get those emotes. I keep forgetting. When I get paid, I'm gonna get all those Cthulhu emotes that I found. I don't know what's going on with my jump scare sounds, but I don't know if that'll fix them. Code Vein is actually really very well character creation. It is amazing for the character creation. The only issue I had for it was like the second boss was like almost impossible to fucking get past.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
I see pubes. Just saying. Got to. How do you forget to clean the knife?
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife.
Find some gloves.
I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
Hey, what just happened? I've never played, like, I played Dark Souls once and I couldn't stand it. So, their gloves are right here. Okay, this stupid mouse is pissing me off. Keeps dragging off screen.
Now it's our
There
turn
we
to
go.
take some pictures for our files. If I could just remember where I left the camera.
Why? Stop! This is such bullshit. Oh my god.
It's in here somewhere. Aha! There you are. I knew it was here somewhere.
Okay, this is really going to piss me the fuck off. It keeps tabbing over to another window because the mouse isn't, according to the game, I guess, the mouse isn't where it's supposed to be. Thank you. See, I don't understand this. It's because I keep having to tab out to fix my OBS. See if this helps. I'm gonna kill myself, I swear to God. Give me a second. I gotta reload this because it's fucking up on me. And I don't appreciate that. Yeah, autopsy only mode is what's coming soon. This is, you're basically trying to figure out, like, how the person died, what the crime was. Why is it showing up in this other window now? Like, it moved it from my primary screen to the screen next to it. Can we not do this? Play it on this screen. I don't want to play it on that screen. Oh my fucking god. I had the same issue with another game. I can't remember though. Like, I really cannot remember the game that I had issues with. Settings. We're gonna go display. We're gonna do windowed so I can fucking move it over. Yeah, see? Okay. Make sure everything here. Okay, go back. Let's continue this. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties all the time.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville. Dr. Jack Hadman is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your life. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious. For the last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists.
Journalists are the worst. They have no respect for people's boundaries.
Lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken. Where did I leave my meds this time?
Alright, let's try this again. Oh, I can click on stuffs. I don't think it showed me this before. Centrifuge paradigms. Read the journalist's note. Hi, this is Kate Brooks, a reporter for the New Orleans Weekly. Couldn't find you at home. I'm starting to suspect you're avoiding me, Mr. Hanman. Anyway, as you know, we'd like to write an article commemorating your wife's achievements. We would be delighted to talk to you about it. Along with this note, I am also leaving you my business card. I hope to find you at your home or at the office. Regards, K. Brooks. See, I have a personal issue with reporters because there's shit like people's kids go missing and they're trying to deal with that, and they've got reporters all up in their face. Oh. But they get all up in your face. They're trying to get all this information, like all this painful stuff that, you know, as if you're not going through enough. If they find somebody murdered or someone committed suicide and they want to know why and all this other stuff, and it's like they have no respect for people's boundaries and no respect for the people who are grieving, to give them space and time and like just let them go to you. Instead, they want it right away because they're worried somebody else is going to scoop the story, and I can't stand that. I feel like that's so disrespectful to the victims and everything else. It's really unacceptable, to be honest. I think reporters are like parasites.
They definitely pay me too little for this. You won't be needed for the next 2 months. You won't be needed for the next 2 months. Wednesday. It's not my favorite day, although it's certainly better than Monday.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's his wife. Ooh, can I play with this? Damn, I love those. Oh, okay, I don't like dark. I swear to fucking God, if this is like Autopsy of Jane Doe, I'm not here for it.
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine. Stephen didn't clean up after himself again.
This place is like the most run down. Like, I would not trust this place. How to break out of the vicious cycle. Okay. Alright, pills are in the bathroom. So we gotta go in here.
Okay, it's time to pull myself together. And get back to work.
I'm talking about how reporters have little respect for victims or the victim's family of certain crimes or suicides or anything like that, and how they just want to get the scoop before anybody else, and they badger these people.
Set the camera first.
And people who are like in the middle of mourning the death of somebody or somebody gone missing, like instead of sitting there and giving them that space and respecting their privacy, they just want to be the first ones to get the story, basically. And I can't stand reporters for that because it's rather heartless.
Let's hope I'm not cut short this evening.
Like, to me
This place is
personally,
starting to look like a hoarder's dream rather than a storage room.
like, to me personally, reporters are vultures. Look, another person got missing. Exactly what I'm talking about. They're just vultures that prey on people who they need to, like, give them their space. Let them mourn. Let them grieve. They've got so many other things going on in their lives that you don't, like, need to be all up in their face with cameras and shit.
Now remember, Jack, don't forget to hit the record button this time.
But like I said, that's just my personal,
Hopefully
opinion
the
on
tripod
it.
is going to hold up.
The same guy? I don't know.
Now, I just have to get everything in frame. This should be fine. November 20th, 1991. Time, 8:43 p.m. Recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. This autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those whose knowledge is only theoretical, I advise not to watch this after a meal. Let's start. Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, but if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea. The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand, so that you don't have to run around looking for something, like I do all the time. In the process of revealing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult not to interfere with the original condition of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process. During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail. Many injuries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories. And lastly, remember that nothing teaches you self-narration like working with the dead. So get used to that fact soon. Everyone will think you're talking to yourself.
Okay.
Now, on to the police folder. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be, and what potentially happened to them. So, the deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years. The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows. The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man. He worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased. Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket. That's it. It's worth remembering the context around the scene of a death. This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves. Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I can just remember where I left the camera. It's in here somewhere. Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
Alright, so now we need to take pictures of the body using a regular camera. If I can find it.
There you are. I knew it was here somewhere. As I mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and stick to the top-down rule, but this is not always possible. Let's keep in mind it's voila. Now we move on to the next step, looking for traces. Take your time. Look at the corpse from different sides, from different angles, up close, and from a distance. You're looking for anything out of the ordinary.
Why can't I take a photo? I have to zoom in.
Poorly healed wound. Looks old. I'll take a closer look later. Some wounds in the feet and signs of frostbite, probably because the subject's shoes were too small. That's something interesting. It will be necessary to check whether this injury was severe enough to cause damage to the brain. Hardened hands, worn out by physical work, and frostbite.
I have to have the ads on there or I don't get monies.
In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration. But before we get to that, I need to write down some basic data.
Alright. So we've got the old wound on his stomach, his head, his feet, the general photo, hands. I'm gonna say maybe the stomach is probably worth taking note of.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife. Personal information. The deceased was unclothed. Date. Okay, as you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms. Every pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass.
Okay.
Which spot first? It looks like a burn mark. No doubt painful, but it's not pertinent for this case. Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell by the characteristic skin color.
And then his toes also had frostbite.
Definitely a painful mix of frostbite, abrasions, and blisters. Old Toby had been wearing shoes too small for him for a very long time. That's if he wore any at all.
And the last one would be on his head.
I can confirm the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. Add alcohol, which I can clearly smell, and this was an accident just waiting to happen. So far, there are a lot of superficial wounds, but only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes. First, I mark the location of the injuries and make notes for each one. The head wound. Definitely an important clue. We're not in frost season yet, but high humidity, wind if Toby's body was cold for a prolonged period. Even though this type of wound didn't contribute to the deceased's death, we're still required to record it. As you can see, we don't have much to go on. Let's write down what preliminary causes of death we can think of.
What do I do? Highlight and consider each wound for the marks. Alright, so
Various
we'll
types of
try a
accidents are a
fall.
common cause of death among the homeless and the elderly. Perhaps old Toby slipped and accidentally hit his head. This is of no interest to us. The nights have been particularly nasty. Considering the conditions in which he slept, his body may have become hypothermic. Since the deceased clearly smelled of alcohol, I'll add alcohol poisoning to our list. We still have one thing left for the basics. Rigor mortis. Well, we take our deceased by the hand. Gradually we raise it. Now let it go. As you can see, the hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. The police information appears correct. Head trauma seems the most promising, so we'll start there. For this, I need an oscillating saw. The cut is made from ear to ear.
Oh. So weird.
After which, we remove the skin and the top of the skull.
Oh my god. It's so gross. Begin a thorough brain analysis by examining.
After the basic examination, we can see that the brain's cerebral gyri in both hemispheres are symmetric. The brain looks good. Let's take a cross-section.
A cross-section of the brain?
Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine them on a board, which we'll do now.
Okay, so there we go.
Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand, we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both sides, all the time pulling the brain towards us.
What's up, Mama? Yeah? Is that how you feel, huh?
I have to be super careful.
Come here. Where the fuck did you go? Oh, hi.
So far, so good.
Oh,
The human
so
tongue
gross.
seems to have had no effect on the brain. We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
Oh. I
It was
want
in good
on.
condition, so we have no choice but to proceed to the internal examination of the lungs. Grab a scalpel from my kit. The incision should be in the shape of a letter Y. We use a deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs and to penetrate the abdominal wall. Alright, now we peel back and separate the skin.
I think I need these. No. Empty. Oh, with an empty hand. Okay.
It's pee-pee.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we need to remove the ribs. We'll need the lockers for this.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Tab. That's what this is for.
Quite a satisfying crunch, for some anyway. After removing the cartilage tissue, we instantly notice two things. Firstly,
Black lungs.
there is no congestion of the internal organs. This means that although the deceased was hypothermic, it didn't kill him. Secondly, the deceased smoked like a chimney. So, we should take a closer look at those lungs. We can see widespread black and tarry deposits. Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death. Alice smoked too. It didn't kill her, but... what was I talking about? Lungs. Yes. Advanced inflammation. What now? The syringe. Now's a good time to collect some samples. Specifically, 3. From the eye, the heart, and the bladder. I'm interested. Vitreous humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol abuse. 5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it. bladder, we drop about 10 milliliters of fluid. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge. But before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always double check the settings. Please excuse me while I run and fetch it.
Wrong place. Notebook. Where's the notebook? What person
Another
gone
kidnapping
missing?
this month. Archives. Just as lifeless as the corpses they're concerned.
Oh, here we go.
This whole thing is covered in stains. I should check this out under the microscope sometime. Let's get back to the examination. We put all of the samples into the rotor. Now, we set the appropriate time and speed.
Correct values on both dials to start mixing. Welcome back. How do I know which is the right? Alright, let's try. Does he tell me? Correct values on both 70% speed, 15 minutes. So 15 minutes and 70%
Okay,
speed.
let's roll. Oh shit. The fuses again.
This is really giving me Autopsy of Jane Doe
My
vibes.
old but trusted centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests
What
I
the-
need to perform. Where were we? Oh yes, the blood alcohol concentration.
What the fuck was that? Did you guys see the fucking guy standing in the door? Was that just me?
Let's see what we got here. Everything's separated as it should. Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the incident. However, considering that Toby's favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results won't surprise me at all.
Okay.
Let's go further. We will now focus on the cardiovascular system, specifically the heart. We remove the organ and examine it closely.
I'm gonna say we need. Can I do it
We
with my
look for
hand?
dark
Oh, I can.
hypoxic areas, clots, or other elements that stand out as abnormal. At first glance, the heart looks fine. The pulmonary trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that would have contributed to Toby's death. Now let's take a closer look at the stomach. Size is normal, healthy, pink color, and as expected, the stomach has no major external damage. We must now cut it open and inspect inside.
Stranger Things.
We will do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out.
Scientific proceed. You tell me how many.
We open the
investigations
stomach
I have.
along
You
the
want me
greater
to send it
curvature,
in?
from the heart to the pyloric end.
God, I hate this.
I already feel like there's something left inside.
Oh my god, I hate this.
No. No.
Fucking losers.
Everything is spinning. Pills. I have to take pills.
Actually, I haven't looked at the skins. Let me see. That's Academy Champions. That's for queers. Like the Tamagotchi, that's kind of cool, but of course Duggo is always the one that would want, because Doug got himself a big daddy. It's just to see that like that.
Okay, large amount of gas, small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days,
Nice.
or
Not
the
old
bulk of his
dude.
stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing contents.
I gotta go get my pills, apparently. No? I have to return to the autopsy?
Bills. I need my bills.
Oh, we're going. I'm sorry.
Newest in the
Okay. Oh, yeah. Picked this up before, but nothing came of it. Okay, back to the autopsy. I can't run.
in the shop looks like worth a couple of things. It's made a decent
There
amount
are
of
two
money.
ways here. One is obvious, and the other is... It couldn't have been suffocation, could it? I'll add this to the list and move on to the deceased's neck. At first glance, the trachea looks normal. Same result as with the stomach. The external inspection doesn't tell us anything. This time we'll cut on a tray. While cutting such a small organ as the trachea, we must make a precise incision. To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold the scalpel as we would a pen.
It's so nice.
Here we
And
go.
after careful examination and deduction, we've got it. A clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
So he choked to death on his own
Based on the
vomit?
report and preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back. Then, the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death. That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at door parties.
Okay. So, yeah, looks like we're done. Do we sign it? What do we do? I'm gonna say accidental.
And now it's all clear. The death,
Yeah.
while the mystery is solved. But for us, this is not the end. First, the dead body needs to be cleaned up. For this, we will need to close the body and grab the needle. First, we unroll the skin flaps. And then, we sew the deceased back. I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do. Beautiful.
Okay, so
Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put them safely in the fridge, ready for the next stage of their journey.
this show circling is big. Oh, that was
God, I'm tired.
all
Take
right.
the samples off at the lab on the way to the bar.
36.
Uncle Stephen, I don't feel like drinking alone today.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, so that I am assuming is gonna be like our tutorial so that we know like what to expect. Oh look. We're having it's probably his wife. Why do I hear grudge noises? Okay, that wasn't scary.
Like a... Something at... $40. I don't even know.
What am I supposed to be finding here?
Oh shit.
I don't know. Oh shit. Is that how his wife died? Oh my. Okay. Oh my god. Well, here's the scary part.
I don't have to worry about that.
We are doing story mode, so.
Forgive me.
That too. Hey, my knee.
What? Christ.
Oh shit, that's a dream.
Ah, fuck.
Take your pills. This guy takes a lot of pills.
Yeah,
I mean, I take a lot of pills, but not the same reason he does. I have like 10 prescriptions. It's ridiculous. Alright.
I really want this Deadpool.
I had to get a hoodie on. It's getting chilly over here.
Oh yeah. I hate myself.
I think Doll left.
Cause I said I want money, so I hate myself.
Alright. So we are at home. Our house is trashed, which is to be kind of expected. Alright. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad.
I wasn't able to support her
With
through
your
this.
wishes. Yes.
She was pregnant.
Till death
Oh,
do us
that's
part.
spicy.
0, 9, 13, 1980.
Oh yeah, these are so good.
She got it for her first day of work, and she broke it the same day. She said it was for luck.
Am I gonna clip the Deadpool skin? Of course.
It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing. And
Will
that she
you
said
marry
yes.
me? That's so sad.
A lot.
It's always good to have something for a
You
rainy
did.
day. She got it for her first day of work, and she broke it the same day. She said it was for luck.
The backlink for Yoda's
Nothing's
so
coming
annoying.
back about those. Okay. We'll close
It's like,
that.
oh my god, please stop.
Oh, did she die of cancer?
I have an arrow in my head.
That's sad. What are these papers right here?
Like instead of just being a normal arrow,
It's
they
been
give them
almost
a
a
little
year.
headband because they don't want to hurt the kids' feelings.
I can't read what those are.
Violence!
We've got just clothes
Yeah.
and drawers. Doesn't seem like we have
Dude,
really anything.
Jeffrey
Why
is the
has he
cutest
got
thing when
spaghetti
you're
and
swimming
meatballs on the floor?
like,
now?
it's
That
around the
flies.
fair.
And probably doesn't have to get up to work.
I'm like, oh my god, he's so cute.
Take your pills in the bathroom.
So much light everywhere.
Oh my god. It's Mr. Beast.
Bill a day keeps the defective Jack away. It's a shame this won't help with my hangover. It's just too dirty to
I'm
use.
kind of hoping since that horrid
phone call.
film called
The fucking phone.
I didn't. Oh yeah, so
No,
I didn't
wait.
play the game.
I'll be there soon.
Time they had
It's
that,
not like
and
the
I
dead
missed
are
out on
impatient.
playing it. Or Cyberpunk, I can't see.
Alice? Who is this?
I know my brother had.
Charlotte Graves.
Oh, oh God, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I made the skill out
I
of
didn't
her.
recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
It's okay. I hate it when work calls me at home too. How is everything? We haven't talked since.
Fucking nice on kills.
Well, there are good days, and there are bad
Not
days.
now.
What can I say? At least I can hide away at work.
Good
Well,
old-
you always were the most comfortable in the dissecting room.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, that'd be
I
great.
have
A
an
good old
unusual request.
Kyle Gass
Okay.
spoke too much and
How can I
then
help?
wah-wah.
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask. Do you
Just
have
like
any
you-
pictures of Alice?
Oh no, I don't
Maybe
give a
one where the
shit.
two of us
It's
are
just I'm
together.
saying like this is why people say keep politics out because you say one little thing
I
and then
guess.
there.
I'm not sure. I'll look through her things.
Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you with this. Well, this can't be easy for you.
Oh
I'll
thank
get through it
God,
somehow.
that was almost
I haven't needed to sort through
fuck
this
you.
stuff for a while. Have you asked Stephen if he has anything?
Yes, I spoke with him this morning. He said he gave everything to their mother and that I should ask you.
I see.
Jack,
That was bad.
I know you're trying. That you cope somehow. Steven's there for you. Although, well, we all know how he can be. But, I mean, if you wanted to reminisce about Alice, talk.
Gwyn's like a little squeaky.
I really should go now. I overslept, I'm late for work, and I still have some errands to run on the way.
Oh,
So, God, that'd be so
okay. Sure. Sorry to keep you.
I'll look for something and send it over. Thanks for the call, and bye.
Oh, do you have my address?
It'd be a great stress
Not
relief.
on hand. You'd best remind me again.
292 Browning Lane, apartment 432, Johnson
Exactly,
City,
you know
New York,
everyone else around you.
13790.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, so where is my
It
Shrek?
would mean
Not
a lot
Shrek.
to me.
Shack King. That shit good.
Yeah, me too. And that's okay. Really, no problem.
Thank you. Take care, Jack.
You too, Charlotte. It was nice to hear you.
You didn't even write her address down.
Shit, a Berserk video?
Well, that was a bit unexpected. I should probably find something to send. The remnants of last night's binge with Stephen. I'm not sure if
I
it's
think
still
I think so. I just don't remember what the fuck it was. I have to look at it again. I have the memory of a goldfish.
I'm not in the mood for music lately.
I have to look at it again. Yes, but what is it? My favorite meme I think when it comes to
They
Berserk
certainly
was
have more will to live than
they pretty much
I
reenacted
do.
the whole scene of like the Eclipse arc. And then instead of like other things happening, they hold him down. They
She's
start
pretty.
playing all this shiny Pokemon from Pokemon Go.
Excuse me, gosh.
Griffith!
If you're part of my streams, you know we don't like to read.
I still feel uneasy at this time.
Berserk is
Alice would probably be sitting here
great,
reading
but
a
it's
book.
also very messed up. So
On the downside,
Fair
you're getting
warning.
old. On the plus side, unlike me, you won't be going bald. My dear, says Steven. That's fucked up, kinda.
he's weird. He, like sort of. I'm just kidding.
So she died of cancer.
I've only watched the bridge to it.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Is there anything on the fridge?
Menu for today.
I don't even know where the fuck I was,
Dinner in
honestly.
town and takeaway coffee.
Old pizza box. Dude eats like 3 pizzas. What the fuck?
Dude, I have like fucking two
What was
or
that?
3 different.
I don't like that. That thing. Okay, can we not have pictures of a dollar
Actually,
store Pennywise on the
you can
wall?
have it. I don't even like these ones,
I
honestly.
would greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll easily take that. Not a fan of that version of the shotgun. Oh shit! I didn't realize. Wait, I need more jizz. I mean fizz. I meant fizz. I call it jizz. I'm sorry.
An indispensable
I'm
element
not
of
trying
every
to be Chris
office.
over here.
I should
I'm
really
trying
try
not
and
to
read a
be
few of
Chris.
these. An indispensable element of every office. I should really try and read a few of these.
Maybe there was something in here. Pregnancy
Till death
test.
do us part.
Yup.
Wedding ring.
It's like
Oh, is that drawer? There we go.
Alice and Charlotte in Amsterdam. It's hard to believe they've known each other for so long.
Now I fly. I'm fucking flying, bro. I'm gonna make it to the ship. I made it to the ship, dude.
I really need to get this laundry done. It would be better if Charlotte had this.
The two of them.
It deserves to be on display and not hidden in a drawer.
Yeah.
Okay, time to go to work. I'm
Same thing.
seriously late.
Wow. Oh, and Wilson. One set.
I should grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Yeah, I know your love for these things.
Oh shit. Almost left the door open. These fluorescent tubes are brutal.
Let's go, Joe. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Yarg. Well, I mean, you pretty much bills.
Dude, don't you have the
I don't
money
care
to
for- I
be
just
in
care
like a
for
much
one thing in
nicer
particular.
place
If
than
I at least
this?
have ammo. I don't give a shit. That's alright.
Where are the mailboxes? Here they are.
Standard
Ulysses
correspondence
S.
consisting of
Grant.
bills,
Really?
advertising leaflets,
Reminds me, I need to fix
pious
the
reminders about the
European
upcoming
shit.
end of the world. Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising
Well, I have
leaflets,
Jack Sparrow, so I need
and
it.
pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world.
I'm not.
Where is the mailbox? Is there one out here?
Aren't you supposed to hit me?
The generator. This whole place is sketchy. Why the fuck is he here? I think that
Recreate
corners
the
would have like
scene
a good
of,
job
X-Men 3.
that
On
would
the
provide
juggernaut,
them the
big shit
ability
right
to
the
like at
walls.
least not live in a dump like this.
Yep.
Oh, there's the mailbox. Okay. I can't run. I
Monkey
can just
brain barely
walk.
saw
So
monkey see, monkey do.
I hope this helps Charlotte.
This is here. I don't know where. Oh, I said-
Okay, all done here. Time to go.
Wrong.
Huh?
Indeed, it's pretty much cheating. Unless they crouch, then they're cheating.
what the fuck just
It's
happened?
one more.
I keep missing stuff. I'm scared. I don't like it. Alright, find the car with all the
try
alcohol
beans.
bottles. That should be mine.
Damn, I forgot my jacket. Ah, well.
Oh my god.
I'll brave it for tonight.
Oh, there
Too
he is.
bad.
He's coming. He's in the like bottom.
Oh my goodness. I didn't think this was gonna be like scary.
Oh yeah,
s-
great man.
Nice and fresh. At least it's peaceful here.
I played
Look at.
3.
Alright, this area looks like such a shitty place. Like, I would not expect a medical examiner to have such a shitty workspace.
Yeah. I'm just looking for a snipey snipe.
Good evening, Mr. Ridley.
The timesheet having
Why not? Oh, I mean, might as well. I'll carry for a bit.
What am I supposed to say?
Damn. I shot myself with a cannon.
Some corpses have more
Cannons.
personality than this guy.
Okay, last time we were here, there was definitely not a full fucking kitchen.
Coming?
Get out of my way. Nothing in the freezer.
I can't see that far.
Lasagna. Why are you keeping canned
over
goods
there when I
in the
shot myself.
fridge? Doesn't make no sense.
But I mean, you can move your shit around, so it don't really matter.
Why does it sound like water's running? Okay, this is the storage area. Looks like all the doors are now working.
You ready for something
Here's
that's
the
dog shit?
bathroom.
This thing.
Take some pills before he starts complaining.
You use that, you'll get killed with like barely anything. Alright, let's see. I love the big wheels.
In the office.
Christ.
Fucking Hot Wheeling this bitch.
Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I better check the answering machine.
Oh yeah, there's Hummer. Oh.
I don't understand why you can't just smoke outside. Due to a lack of preparation,
Son.
this time the lecture will be
Yeah, nice back action.
improvised. It won't be needed for the next few months. I guess I was in another
Aw, dude, you
life.
shitting me?
What? Still no mold? What kind of cheap
Come on.
and nasty coffee is that? Mom always said not to accept sweets from strangers.
I have no clue.
What? Still no mold? What kind of cheap and nasty coffee is
Alright,
this?
that's one guy. Yeah.
Hi, Jack. I dropped by a little early today. I left the body with Ridley in the corridor. He wasn't sitting in the locker then, so maybe he'll even throw him into the room. Well, how are
Look,
you
what's
doing?
it, Metallica?
Yeah, I mean, it's your first birthday without her, and
They might shit on too.
this, I still have a hangover, and you know me, I run to the John like the neighbor's fucking dog.
They're really scared.
You know, today I slipped on his shit again. That fucking furball. He always has to shit next to my car. Anyway, I can't come over in the evening, but we'll catch up on the weekend, okay? Bye. I almost
She's trying to
forgot.
hear you something.
Charlotte called me this morning. She asked about you, so answer your calls, Jack. This time it's not a reprimand for being late.
That's par for the course. I wonder when this clown will learn to look under his feet. Birthday. I actually
Are
forgot
you a
it was
bitch,
today.
dude?
Alice baked me muffins like these. Every birthday later. I'm still hungover.
I really hate this game though
Get me
because of
over
the
the edge.
cars before they really matter.
A treat for later. I always crave something sweet after a section. Okay, joke's over. Apron, gloves, and get to work.
Nah, too much of your shit. I would like to fucking complete this battle pass.
Okay, so this is, I would say,
I
the X-ray
really
room.
want that goddamn power armor.
Just kind of want to look over some stuff.
No. I can tell you right now, no.
Why does that look like a little bag of cocaine? Alright, apron,
Oh, man. I
gloves.
remember you. You were on that talent show. What was your name again? I need to order another batch of these. I've got to remember to do that later. And that's the whole point.
Oh, we have to get XP. Okay, I see.
Alright, so we'll take the voice record, goggles. What is that? We need goggles. Apparently not.
Steven laughs at me for recording everything. He says I have a bigger
They
collection
bring
of
in
stuff
11,
like this
but
than
no
most of the
one
creeps he's
cares.
caught. November 21st, 1991. Time, 9:13 p.m. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman.
Degree.
Lecture for
This
the
is
Medical
no-go, right?
University of Missouri. After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs. So
Yeah,
today
by
we'll be
second.
consolidating our knowledge. So, where do I start? That's right. Release
Hey,
folder.
but-
Ah, yes. Samantha Barker. Now remember, there's
Strong
probably
hand
gonna be a lot of
there.
chatter about this. Found in her own apartment
Yeah.
by police patrol. Officers were
So
called
he
by
died,
a
like,
concerned
2
friend of the
seconds.
deceased, who had been unable to contact Barker for several days.
I want a fucking house layout like that.
When questioned, friends admitted that Samantha's last days before losing contact seemed extremely happy and relaxed.
Oh,
She
you're actually
also
dying.
quit drinking
What?
alcohol and mentioned
I'm so
something
lost.
about rehab. The friend also admits that there
Oh,
was
we actually have to
indication
fight?
of
That's
impending
lame.
tragedy.
No, I mean,
During the
like,
interrogation,
it's not even like a
a
good
friend of the
spot, it's
deceased
like-
admitted that Samantha never got to grips with the sudden fame
because we have to build
that
what
came after winning such a high-profile talent show. After her first album became a commercial success, she was hit with a creative drought. She suffered panic attacks and severe sleep problems. Drugs and medication came into play.
You know how that feels, right, dude?
The deceased was found in her own apartment, in a semi-recumbent position on an armchair. Large quantities of alcohol and empty packets of sleeping pills were also found in the apartment.
Sounds like a suicide to me.
Well,
No.
let's see what settled this matter. As you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, okay, now we can continue with the examination.
Alright, let's start on
Again,
the other side.
begin by taking photographs of the cadaver. I guarantee
you ready?
that over time it will cease being embarrassing for you. First, we photograph the whole body. And now, any suspicious looking marks or wounds.
Oh, it destroys everything. No.
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion.
I have to build one.
Yes, I've seen this many times.
Hey, we weren't ready yet. Fucking bitch, let's go. I'm gonna spawn camp you now, boy.
Uneven.
Oh,
I want to
what?
investigate
No way.
this. Well, there's even more here.
Wah, wah.
This last picture might be on the other side.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
A few we will need to
Holy
look into
shit, I'm
here.
leveling up kind of fast here now.
Alright.
Hi.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look.
You just keep using your shield for that? I was about to say.
So let's do magnifying
The
glass.
number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of
Hi.
tussle.
Her throat. I think she died of
Some photos
strangulation.
have
They're
more
good.
strongly, others less, as if someone was undecided. Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues. And here's something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters. Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue.
And her foot right. Yep.
More numerous blisters. We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down.
I hate you.
Okay, so We've got her
On the neck of
throat.
the in general, although it's easier to have abrasions in your currently it's difficult to say whether the bruises were the result of a beating or whether it could be some kind of internal bleeding.
He's building a machine.
Where's the fifth clue? There
Given
we
the
go.
condition of the deceased, it's difficult to tell immediately whether the bruises were the result of a struggle or perhaps the result of iron deficiency.
I see your arm. I see your arm.
A
Hold on.
severed
Your
spot.
arm's
I'll add
speaking, your
part
arm's
bit to be
speaking,
checked in
your
the
arm's
lab.
speaking, your
After
arm's
examining, the examination with a UV lamp will dispel some doubts. Potential attackers could have left traces.
see.
Given the testimony of
Quick
the
scope
victim's
time.
friend,
Let's get some
I
quick
add
scope.
alcohol poisoning to the list of potential causes of Miss Barker's death. A blood test will no doubt quickly verify that hypothesis. But first I'll check for external traces. For this we use the
No
good
scope!
old UV.
Get no
I look
scope!
carefully at the whole body. UV rays will reveal any traces. Torso.
Womp.
The area around the head is empty.
Womp. Oh fuck, I missed.
Right
Oh, I
hand
missed again.
clean.
Good heavens.
Legs. There's nothing here.
Womp. Womp.
The left hand seems to be fine.
Womp.
No marks.
Alright, we can modify the
Nothing to
weapons.
surprise us here. Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand.
Oh.
And we check for rigor mortis.
Seriously? Why does it keep stopping me?
No, it's because when you were on there,
Again,
I clicked
the
before
hand
and supposed
falls
to use
freely.
the water.
After yesterday, you should know what this means. Since we don't have a definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one. So, I'm starting the internal inspection.
no, the last
I
one
dissect
would've
the
been
skin
dead.
of the deceased.
Not enough when you're dead. Oh shit. I spoke too soon.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps.
Ugh.
Compared with yesterday's body, the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue.
Whoa. Hey, that's Mr. Deadpool to you.
Okay.
Womp.
I did
Womp.
peel back the skin flaps. It's just not letting me peel back
Oh,
the
sneaky.
throat one.
Not sticky enough. Womp. Womp. Nothing beats the original Scar, dude. Nothing beats the original Scar. Nope.
There we go.
Now for the ribs. What do we have here? Or rather,
She's got black lungs
what
too.
don't we have?
You're right.
There is certainly no sign of internal bleeding. Sometimes regarding bruising, it doesn't take much. My wife was constantly banging into furniture, walking into door frames.
But the
That's
button
why
actually, you
she
can
broke
wait, hold on,
anything.
hold on. Before we do anything,
Before I disembowel
You can
the
actually shoot
deceased,
the button,
I will
that's
take
why all my
samples for
bullets are
toxicological
deflected,
tests to determine the alcohol content in the body. I just need my syringe. Just to be sure,
No, you bad
I'm
kid,
taking
you're
samples from 3 organs: the eyeball,
Bad.
the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol
Bad.
poisoning as the cause of death.
bad.
All done. I'll transfer these to the centrifuge.
Whee!
What was it? 1570? My old but trusted centrifuge.
Ah, yes,
Ideal for all the
full
fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Alright.
I have to get my notebook first.
Maybe one day I won't need my notebook.
Hey, you're back over there. Oh. I started getting XP.
Numbers
This is
have
lame.
never been my strong point. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me.
What? The wall protected you? Wow. Not even a shot, bro.
Gently does it with this old thing. Handle with kid gloves. I'm
Your
starting the
fucking ball keeps you
centrifuge.
in one
Let's see
direction.
what results come out. The laboratory's already open, so... Fucking hell!
Fuck.
Ridley! Mr. Ridley! Where is he?
Oh
The fuse
god,
is
I don't
resetting.
like this.
Fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Oh,
I
shoddy.
swear
I
there
was
was
so
a flashlight
confused.
in here.
I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this.
A considerable collection.
How can you see anything?
It's very much. There you are.
Can I walk around the body
Dead.
to the
Dead.
door?
I'm just gonna jump off. Cool, cool.
The fuck was that?
Ah, I wanted to kill you. Damn. Whoa.
Whatever. I know where the switches are anyway.
I'm just gonna use
First
this.
the right, and then the left.
Oh, you
voila.
can change the settings. For cringe.
What?
Watch his
The
360
fuck
no-scope.
is that?
What? I hit the fucking wall. Ah!
What the?
Oh, it's alive.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Can't
shit
I
on.
work
Oh.
in peace?
Where's the phone? In the office, right?
No. Back to scarring you. No.
Jack Hanman speaking.
Easy, why so rude?
What the fucking lag?
Steve? Sorry, man. This
No.
place is falling apart, and Ridley won't even lift a finger
No.
to help. You just can't work here.
Bad.
The
No.
centrifuge stripped the fuses again.
No.
Yeah, eventually everything's gonna go up in smoke.
No.
Look on the bright side. It's free cremation
No.
with your
No.
autopsy.
Jesus, stop it.
No.
That shit pisses me off.
Okay.
Bad.
Sorry, Jack.
No. No.
Anyway,
Oh, wow.
I'm calling to ask how the autopsy's going.
No.
Soon there'll be journalists sniffing around for info, so best be
I thought you were
ready.
about to say your
I'll
breakdown.
whiz through this in a couple of hours. It doesn't look
Oh,
like a
guess what?
complicated case to me.
Oh, wow,
More of
I
a
really can't see you.
formality. The report will be available in the morning.
No.
Sounds great. Thanks. Phew. Those are your head.
No.
Well, my head seems better than yours. On the way to work.
Checking my
Holy
exterior.
fuck. Jack, turn on the radio.
What? What's happening?
Quiet.
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while transporting prisoners to Orleans
No,
Parish
Peter.
Prison.
No, Peter.
Oh, great.
At the moment, we do not
Yeah,
know
but
the
please stop
exact
being
number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped.
I have a
However,
controller.
the
I'm just gonna
scale
walk
of
forward
the
and hold my
accident
trigger button.
indicates a large number of victims, possibly even fatal
Exactly.
ones.
That's all I gotta do.
Police are on their way to investigate the incident and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was to take place tomorrow morning. Many of them are very dangerous criminals. We will report on the matter on an ongoing basis, so stay tuned with us.
What? What? Stephen, was Red Pete one of the passengers? He was, wasn't he? What if he survived?
Jack, I have to go. They want me on site.
What if he survived?
Oh, damn, I missed.
I
That was
gotta
cool.
go. Talk to you
Oh, wow.
later, okay?
Damn, this is really hard trying to miss though.
Calm down, Jack. Pills.
Come
I
on.
need my pills. A serious accident. Lots of victims. He's definitely dead.
Wow.
Yes. Nothing's going to happen.
Wow.
Okay, was his wife murdered?
Christ. I've got to get back to work.
I thought his wife died of cancer or something,
Let's get no scopes.
but it's starting to seem like maybe she was murdered.
What?
Hi. I'm just gonna walk forward.
What the fuck was that noise? The office! Why is the office
Oh, I was trying to kick
closed?
you off. Huh?
I
Wait.
don't understand why that keeps closing. Scaring me.
Oh, what the
Technical
fuck?
break. At least I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if I need to.
What the fuck? Oh my god, what's going on?
Oh, we gotta start swapping out.
Fuck.
This one level up more. I see.
Alright, let's see if we were able to get anything out of this
Bro,
piece of
it
crap.
took 208 damage. Goddamn.
And miraculously, yes. The samples did spin. I'll transfer them to the chromograph in the lab.
Chromograph.
But they're not doing any good.
It's been a while since the eyewash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
Where
What's that?
do I put these?
What?
Put it onto the rack?
What? Are you invincible?
Into
What the
the
fuck?
rack? Like here?
Scalpel,
No.
scissors, syringe,
Oh shit.
magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
Out of order.
OG M16.
Okay. It says to put the samples into the rack. Where is the rack?
Alright, let's load this up.
Why the fuck did it sound like the thing was moving? Not there.
No, I really wasn't.
Where am I putting these?
Oh,
Here?
what the?
I
You went
placed the
in the
test
stairs
tubes
and
in the
came back
rack.
out. What the fuck?
Here.
Oh. Oh. Fucking kill yourself.
Now, just take 5 milliliters from each.
Especially when they think they're hot shit too. It's the worst when they think they're hot shit when they hack.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, I need
when
to
used
move
play,
the
like, old COD.
plunger.
Oh shit, what? That was a no scope too. Goddamn.
Precisely.
But I used to play COD. I used to like get the most
Piece of
weirdest
fiber
position to play. Like, the legs would be like way above my head, kind of deal, like leaning all the way
Next
back
up
down.
is
That's how I
10.
play. And I'd just be fucking shitting on people like, oh my god, this guy's such a tryhard. I'm like, just like chillax. I'm like, no.
The last one should be
Like, well, I can see how I'm playing right now.
15.
Wow, I almost
Okay.
had that.
I did
What are
click
you
the
gonna
first
do?
sample. What do you
Oh,
mean?
what the fuck? No, no, no. Oh, you have no
Okay,
weapon.
maybe it's.
No. Alright. Lucha, lucha. Let's see. Alright, let's go. Real man weapon. Crossbow.
Right? Yeah.
This is a real man's weapon.
I collected the first sample.
This is not gonna kill you ever. I don't think a headshot will kill you. What? How much health you have?
Oh, I need to.
And not even a
do-
headshot kills. That's rough. What the fuck was that?
And the
Oh,
next.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, never do. Huh. That'll take 24 more minutes just to get into a lobby. It takes a very, 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 very long time to get into one match. 'Cause everyone wants to be a killer, that's the problem. Yeah, that would be nice.
We put the prepared sample into the machine.
What machine?
Oh,
Oh,
I did
this.
first.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here. The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However,
Sorry, Luna.
this is not an amount that
Look
could
at you
cause
sleeping
poisoning
in
to
Jinx's
death.
bed.
Just slight inebriation. I can return to the body and continue the rest of the examination.
I don't know if I want to return to the body with all this weird shit going on.
The chromatograph results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from a list of potential causes of death. However, remember that
Well,
alcohol can affect the
86
functioning of the entire body. It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and
I
dilutes
have
the
actually
blood,
hopes of actually
which may
getting
result
this,
in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident. Also remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs in the liver, which I'll
86.
now look at in more detail. First,
I should actually
I'll
start
pick
buying
up
all
the
my things now.
syringe
Like,
again.
mostly
I'll
buy
take
my
samples from the liver and the heart
I didn't buy like
to
anything
test
in
the
the first page.
concentration of barbiturates in the body.
Page. Yeah,
That's enough. I'll do the test later. I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now. Now I remove the liver.
Is this a liver?
No lesions. However, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps it's a slight inflammation or drug-induced damage. It may also be the result of the deposition of substances from drugs. Let's check the weight of the organ.
that's especially
The weight is 1,300 grams. The liver is enlarged.
they were caught Josh, yeah.
I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure.
Back to normal Fortnite. I need my Jack Sparrow.
No steatosis or cirrhosis. The liver is actually quite clean inside.
Right now I'm at 6,000 and my quest, or at least that, I need to do,
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substances? I move on to the heart.
Deliver 99 souls to Davy Jones. Some of that means eliminations.
Oh. At a glance, we can see signs of a heart attack.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The deceased is definitely too young to have a heart attack due to natural causes. The liver is enlarged, not from alcohol poisoning, and the heart looks like it has collapsed. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge and check for these barbiturates.
Yay, my favorite fucking thing to do. How do I get out of here? Mark the damage to the
Wow,
heart.
that's him dogging in
Okay.
another fucking battle royale.
The last time I saw this kind of poisoning was a few years ago. I better check the data in my notebook.
3 times
He was
and
a
caught it.
middle-aged guy.
3
He
times.
took his medication and forgot about it. So he took another pill. He forgot again and took another one. All right.
I want them, when they do OG, I want OG. I want the original map. That's what I want. They can bring that in, I'll
Why
be
isn't
happy.
it working?
Because Fudo Fields, oh yeah.
Is that correct dials? Is that one not correct?
Just bring back the good maps. The original one was so good. People are like, it wasn't
What
that
the
good. I'm
fuck?
like, shut up.
It's 15 minutes and 70
That
on
was trash.
speed.
Yeah, that skin they released for Wolverine, that skin,
15.
and with the X, or whatever it was called, the when he like first turned to
70.
Wolverine. That one, yeah, Weapon X skin, the new Wolverine skin they used, bro. Oh,
Why
yeah.
isn't it working?
I'm going there because I need to listen to some tales.
I don't understand. 15 minutes for the presence of alcohol.
So your voice is just like a
We
message. Why
need
you a gay dog? What?
I
I think so.
blood
I can't hear
alcohol
without that. I think I can hear it.
content. Looks like we need.
What?
What did he call them? Barbiturates or something?
You can do whatever you want, Wade. I'm gonna keep going here. I am.
Here we go.
My death
Available
wishes.
barbiturates.
This
10
outfit's
minutes
so
for
nice.
75.
Me too.
So-
I ain't touching it.
Go.
I'm over here.
10 minutes at 75.
We close the centrifuge and pray that
That's
it doesn't
pretty
trip anything again. It looks like our luck is in.
I want that donut.
Yeah, but
Donut
that's
looks
what-
really good. I don't like frosting, but I want that
I'm
one.
pinging the map, by the way, now.
What are we doing? Take it out. Thank you.
We can take the samples to the lab now. I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs.
It sounds about right. Calypso.
Okay, 2 samples this time. 6 milliliters each.
You have to try 3 minutes, but you're pinged on the map, which I'm doing right now. Since it's beginning and no one's really around, I don't really give a shit. So I did it. So you could. I'm already 2 minutes in. Like it's not that hard. At least right now. No, this area really fucking sucks.
I'm actually getting really good at this game.
Wah wah. My shotgun shells. Like, what in the fuck?
Well, let's see how much of it we find.
There's a berry. That's like.
Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital
I have
metabolites
3 more.
of hepatic origin.
Ooh,
Looks like I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach.
death.
The tests show that the collected blood contained enough
Throw it, I'll catch
barbiturates
it.
to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the
Can you make that
entire
throw?
organ to prevent its
Oh.
contents from spilling out. Okay, I'm now cutting out the organ, which will move to the board for dissection.
My eggs here.
Normally, the stomach and intestines are full of surprises.
No. With the boost.
I need a bigger
come
mouse
down on
pad.
cold.
This is ridiculous.
20 seconds. Alright, I think we'll make our way.
But not this time. We see remnants of
I
undigested food and a dense
I'll
mass of
drop you
pills.
half.
You don't take this many drugs by
We're
accident.
fine. We got boof. I got 100 gold.
So,
That's all
she's
I got
definitely
was
killed
100
herself.
gold for that shit. Bruh, cringe.
Length and width normal. No obvious
I could've
pathological
died.
changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was probably an overdose. I'll check the rest of the organs, and then the nervous system.
Yeah, that's
We'll
all
see
you
how
get for.
significant the marks on the neck of the deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes.
Motherfucker.
Do I have to?
Dude, I hope you die.
No. I
Right
just.
now. Not in game, real life.
The
just
deceased's
drop
trachea
dead.
is normal. The lungs are normal. No lesions. The victim was probably a
Sounds
smoker,
right,
but was
fucking-
unlikely to be in any serious danger. Abdominal cavity checked off. We can check the brain.
Yay! I get to do the brain opening again.
I make a cut to open the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain.
Just having it right off him is great.
Brain is normal. No obvious lesions. Alright. I need to dissect it on a
Black
board.
Ops 2 was just peak.
Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue. I peek inside a bit, and... I don't think there's anything
Under
worth
the
noting.
sea. Under the sea.
As expected, the deceased's brain is in excellent condition. No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There is still the matter of the marks on the neck. No. No.
Shit.
Everything is...
Yeah,
spinning.
I haven't really seen this
Pills.
in a while.
I have to take pills.
Just for the walls, I'm gonna show like this whole fucking area.
I'm freaking out like somebody's
the
gonna
walls.
pop up in one of these rooms.
Alice.
Dude, I'm gonna be full on everything after this.
Fuck. I don't see it here. Oh,
Cerberus and Gate.
I know. I probably left
Destroy
it
like
in
the whole
basement
middle
after
area
its
for the
last
most part.
cleaning.
It's kind of funny.
Who am I supposed to ask? Ridley? There ain't nobody here. Do I call him? No?
I'm very bipolar.
Due
when
to
it
a
comes
lack of
sleeping
preparation, this time the lecture will be improvised.
Cause the monster on your bed keeps trying to suck on them toes. That's what happens to me. Why?
We need to find the saw.
Mr. Ridley, I need a key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key like...
I wonder why.
Never mind. If only he could put that much enthusiasm. I get the feeling that searching through this rubbish is more... please, may this be the last trip.
The basement.
Guess what? There's two of us, idiot.
Oh, that's lovely. Definitely something I don't want to see.
Why did the prison convoy have to get
Friends
into an
down.
accident? Jack, take a
Stupid.
deep breath. Deep,
So, boy.
pleasantly cool breath.
Womp, fucking womp.
Nearly finished with the autopsy. Then you can go home and rest.
Golden pistol. You can have that.
It says go to the basement, but I don't know where the basement is.
I'm gonna have to pop this.
It's not in here. Definitely not in the bathroom.
Hey!
Social
I don't give a fuck for your
room.
snipers.
Storage.
Man, I'm gonna steal his car, so wah wah.
Office.
No!
Lab. Snow. Anything on the floor? No.
I hold left. Just. Good job.
It says go to
Like,
the
I don't wanna do
basement and
that.
grab the spine saw, but I don't know how to get to the basement.
Oh, 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 oh. Wow. Nice parking. Yeah, I don't get how your
Is
car
it
barely. Oh, there it goes.
outside? There it is.
Mom, it's my turn on the
The
Xbox.
fuck is the shed? Take a look. Can we? Guess not. That's fine. Probably for the best.
I'll take the saw.
Nice. This one else over here. I think.
Fuck! It's jammed! Doesn't anyone do maintenance around here? Again. If only.
Oh my god.
And he did.
That thing fucking just scared the shit out of me.
It would be easier if I put things away properly.
Yeah. Keep
Damn student lectures and their fucking props.
stupid dummies.
Here. Oh. What's up, bitch? Womp womp.
I love how
He's already distraction.
I love how he's like doing all this stuff but not sanitizing. Like not changing his gloves or
Sorry for
anything.
the short interruption. I hope you all took the opportunity to grab some coffee. And now that I have everything I need, I'll move on to revealing the spinal cord.
Good guy, okay. Tree.
It's interesting to say the least.
Oh, shooting. Oh, guy on the floor, guy on the floor, guy on the floor, from us.
The
Beam up,
spine
beam
is
up.
removed. I can see that the spinal cord was not severed. This shows that apart from the marks
It's
on
Deadpool.
the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over. Now,
Have to reload.
to sum up and tidy away the body.
Yeah, you thought, bro.
The direct cause of Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates. Traces found on the body suggest that the
Womp,
overdose was a
fucking womp.
deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack.
Yeah, it's a shot.
Third-party involvement
Yoink.
must be excluded. Autograph, and we can start sewing.
I know.
In the 1950s and 1960s, the use of barbiturates for suicide was actually quite common. I think it was most talked about after the death
Oh,
of
Wolverine
Marilyn
just took the
Monroe.
shit. It's another 1-2.
At home, it was a help and comfort. On death row, a farewell to the convicts. Well, we're done for today. Thank you for your attention.
Where is he?
Place the body in the fridge and close it.
Tiring day. I can feel those hunger pains coming on. I guess I'll have to
Gotta
pick
hit.
something up along the way. Gloves in the trash. Leave the apron for cleaning.
Hit.
Now I can go.
Dude, he's so
Camera.
late.
I didn't turn it off.
And he disappeared.
A nightcap will do me good.
Nah, shoot dog.
Can I turn it off? I guess not.
I mean, it's the closest I have to a fucking...
How goes
snipe.
whatever you're doing, doll?
Might as well, right? Alright, folks.
Good night, Mr. Ridley. The police will pick up the body and accompanying documentation in the morning.
Sure.
I guess there are actually two things in this world you can be certain of. Death and Ridley's reluctant attitude. Alright, maybe three things. My whiskey on the rocks when I get home. Cold. I guess I should have brought my jacket to work.
He lives in such a
This
shitty
body
place.
can be quite intimidating when it's so quiet. Almost there. Stephen didn't want to go out for a drink tonight, so I'll drink my whiskey in the company of my TV. Ah, shit. I forgot the muffin. Well, Ridley will have a nice treat for me. I'm sure he'll be as happy as himself tomorrow.
That's not good. You get heat stroke or something? Hydration, lady, hydration. Oh, now's my letter of people call. Alright. Alright, his apartment. Look at how shitty this place is. Like, I will repeat what I've already said. I don't think a medical examiner
What?
would
The
have
fuck?
a shitty apartment.
I locked it. I'm sure of it.
What the fuck you doing?
Samantha Baker, complete chapter 1. Now we're on chapter 2. This is a story
Fuck
mode.
did this? I don't have anything valuable.
Alright, let's go.
Oh god. What am I supposed to do now?
Motherfucker, I'm
Money.
gone.
They must have stolen the money.
Go away.
Fuck. Great. That's all I need.
Just
Obvious repeat.
I just heard something about just goes in. I'm like,
I can't get my thoughts to...
got on the bridge, buddy. Fucking little bastard.
Okay. I'm gonna have to report this to the police. Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything? I'm calling Stephen.
Good, you need to drink a lot.
Now, Jack, I told you I'm going for a drink with you for another night in a row.
That's not
If you
what I
can,
meant.
take like a nice
Although I
cold
did
shower.
agree with one. Someone broke into my apartment.
What? Did anyone see anything?
Son of a
Have you
bitch.
called the police yet?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, no one contacted me. As for the
Literally
police,
popping every line I see.
I'm calling right now, officer.
Shit, on me.
Do you want me to head
Two.
around and look for any trace evidence?
I'm fucking dead, bro.
No,
Okay.
I guess not. Honestly, I don't have the strength to deal with it right now. I just want to lie down.
Are you sure? Because it's no trouble at all.
I think so. I'm sorry. I just wanted to calm down a bit. I don't know.
These people are bitches.
That's probably some stupid joke. Only money was stolen.
Money? From Alice's box? Oh, fuck. Listen, I can come over. I have the key. I'll drop by, do what I need to do, and you go get some sleep.
No, don't trouble yourself. Lately, I've been just so tired and distracted. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to close the apartment door on my way to work. If anything else is missing, I'll let you know when police.
All right. Just make sure you close it tonight. If you see anything weird tomorrow, let me know. Whoever did this may be watching you.
I don't think anyone is dumb enough to come back.
You're probably right. Take care, Jack. If you need anything, call me.
I promise I will. Thanks, Stephen. Sorry to bother you again. I've
1650.
been all over the place lately.
It's not a problem. Good night, Jack.
We text? Oh, my parents died. Darn. Don't care. Not bucks.
The fuck? Why'd my TV turn on? Why is it so loud? Where's the remote?
What? I guess I should clean this shit up.
Why is her
Our years,
photos?
bro.
They're in different places. On the downside, you're getting old. On the plus side, unlike me, you won't start going bald. Happy birthday, sis.
So good.
See, that's what made me think that she had cancer, but maybe she doesn't. Dear Alice, I walk from one place to another. I look out the window. You're still gone. I don't know what else I could do. The phone is silent. The bouquets are dying. I'm sorry. It's been almost 2 weeks without you. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm waiting. I'm sorry. I love you, Jack. P.S. Wait for me. At least come back for the plants. I think I overwatered the orchid. So he wrote. Did he write a letter himself? I'm stuck.
Shit. The glass in this thing needs to be replaced.
Jack, why?
I think I'm just tired.
The fuck?
Sucks.
Glad this didn't break.
Pizza.
Last. I could leave it like this. There you go. I still don't understand why Alice liked this painting so much. Maybe I could barricade the door with this. I should hang this thing away. I have no interest in DIY at the moment. Now I'm sure I won't get caught up in these papers. Alice's family should really have some of these. That's enough for now. Jeez, I'm exhausted. I'll get the rest in the morning. It seems like the burglar wasn't looking for anything here. Actually, I'm not surprised. What a mess. Now, if only I could blame this on the burglars.
Alright, what is popping?
In the cold shower.
What
Yes.
do you mean how my race is?
Okay.
My wife really has 2 black eyes.
Let's get our shit cleared up, I guess. Why does it look like somebody already started to? Can you, like, get off my desk away from my monitor, please?
Oh yeah, I should take my pills.
Roar. Look, it's Elton John.
I feel like it takes me forever to finish these things. That's enough. It'll never look clean. I need to quickly change and finish getting ready. I'm gonna be late for work again. Got my keys, got my files. Check.
After being once, it's boring as
Remember
fuck.
to close the door properly, Jack.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'll ask the neighbors tomorrow if they saw anything suspicious.
Wolverine.
I wonder if Ridley fixed the coffee machine.
Wolverine.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing?
Why not, bud?
Creepy ass place to live. I guess I just go down to F.
So what do we go by the gateway then? What do we?
I wish I could run in this game.
Maybe a bit optimistic. I'd better grab a coffee on the way.
Yo. Oh, whatever. I'll go back to my classic. The Necronomicon. Oh, my bad.
I love you, but you gotta stop interfering with my streaming.
I'm exhausted.
You're always exhausted like me.
I wonder who Stephen brought in today.
Wolverine is gay now.
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No, he's not here yet. No, I'll do without him.
Right, but even.
The fuck was that?
I like hear you doing that, but you're like, I can only see like inside your mask. And it's
Almost
just
there. Now for the tough part. The body needs to be moved. Where's Ridley when you need him? Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work. I'm going to need my tape recorder for this.
Nobody wants to be a bitch. Sure. Alright, last one for me. Where is... oh, no, I meant like, shit. I have to do,
Where's...
Quest Wives.
Oh wait, tape recorder? Maybe on his
There
desk?
we go. It's last one. It's in this general area.
Here's the book.
Gay characters.
Start the voice recorder lying on the desk. Hi, babe. There is no tape recorder on the desk.
They definitely pay me too little for this. Stephen didn't clean up after himself. Again.
Where's this tape recorder?
I guess it was in another life.
That was like,
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine.
yes.
Alright, where... Lying on the desk? Maybe it's the table in the autopsy room. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman. I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe.
Straight to Jack.
It's most likely Harper Lloyd, age 35. Found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. Reported missing for a week.
Yeah.
Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that their tap water tasted strange.
Ew.
I know, I can't wait.
Had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
That's so gross. They drank her.
It
I
is
can
also
find a
known
horror,
that the deceased was
horror, horror,
diagnosed
horror.
with affective bipolar disorder. Barbara was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common law partner,
It's definitely
Richard
be this.
Benson, professional truck driver. The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well.
But nah.
Then we'll see who has the last laugh. Nice one. Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in
Who
constant
listens to
conflict
shit
with her
grid?
neighbors. The constant
I know.
parties and
That's
subsequent
for sure.
brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around. I proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition. The most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person
That's some
is to
bullshit.
distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water.
Oh
Okay.
my god, that's so
That could be
gross.
Oh, that game is peak.
It could have been
Carefully
worse.
remove the victim's
She's
clothes so as not to
bloated.
damage the skin. The deceased
game
was
is
fat.
peak.
One shoe is missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Nah, I can only assume when you say "huh," I can only assume that means I got cut out.
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the
My
very advanced
goddamn
postmortem
gremlin over
gigantism.
here.
The skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and
Oh,
relaxed from
go
being in
on.
the water for a long
You know
time.
what?
The whole
Fuck you,
body is
nerd.
extremely
Actually,
pale.
I'm gonna grab the shields.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting
Alright,
to
I already
breathe
got three.
underwater.
I already got three, so set. Whee! I'm gonna take a shit.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased. It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
That'll never be open. I'm gonna be there for 10 years.
The so-called washerwoman skin on the feet.
Crazy.
The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time. The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
Where is the
Nah.
last place?
Whee! Whee!
What's going on her arm?
Whee! I'm still sliding. Whee! Rock!
There
Ah!
are some obvious scratches on the skin.
Nah, I stopped. I was sliding for a long
So,
time.
after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer
I'm
look
out
at
for it.
this. Today's date, the deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on the state of decay, you can be sure it has subsided.
AI.
Oh my god, I don't want to inspect anything with this.
Yeah.
We see thick, white foam in the mouth of the deceased, resulting from pulmonary edema. Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning. There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands.
Should be,
These
though.
could be defensive wounds, evidence of some
yeah.
sort of altercation prior to death.
This is Wakanda before
No
Wakanda.
obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have
Oh,
easily
well,
peeled
wait.
away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already
Should be.
lost their nails.
The guy Black Panther, I mean. Here's Wakanda for everyone.
The spots have a purplish blue red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism.
It's more.
Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are
Yeah.
formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins. Due to the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes all the time, her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture. Okay, that's probably enough to indicate a direction for further examination. I better note that down in the records. Marks found on those abrasions appear hands heavily were considering the deceased's penchant for diffuse. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this liver mortis.
Boom, boom. I missed him barely. I'm getting that one.
In this case, the question is, maybe it's fortunately the simple liver mortis. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. That's all for before I begin the dissection. I'll make sure the suggested identity is correct.
I've never done these.
How I do that? How do I get out
Well, I
of
know
here?
that. I'm
Suitcase
just
with
like,
the
where to
fingerprint
find it
equipment
exactly.
should be around here somewhere.
Oh, I forgot it's a little, like,
Suitcase. Here it is.
Oh, here it is. With decomposing bodies, the tissue of the pads of the fingers tends to shrink. To remove these shrinkages, a mixture of glycerin or air
Oh,
is
here you go.
used.
nope. So it's,
If the body of the deceased is well
Oh,
preserved,
baby, it's a
fingerprinting
stealthy
is similar to that of a
tactical.
living person.
Yeah.
The fingerprint sheet should always be checked.
stealthy tackle
Slipping
AR.
fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible.
Let's try this
Way over
hand.
there. Got a boat?
I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her.
I'm gonna kill
Glycerin
those
is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger. The substance then enters the fingertip,
West.
removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
Sounds so gross.
One.
Now I take a brush, Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
2.
I think it's enough. In the case of crowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
Somewhere over there.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
I see. Unless those are enemy or AIs.
Green button and once the data uploads, I'll run the prints against the police database on the computer.
I'm too pretty.
Great. The data is there. Click upload. Now, go through the
Yeah,
database.
who won't want that
find
shit, dude?
matching
I'd
print.
fucking kill you for that too.
Expect possible hours of fun.
Yeah, his ass is grass. Eminem!
One more.
They killed Eminem!
This button.
Sharp with your Magneto. Destroy that shit.
Result. Everyone has a story to tell, even if it's just a police record. So,
They also have a Magneto.
as predicted, the deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly.
She's already
Wow.
dead.
Sound and attach it to the medical records.
What? The cactus protected him, but it didn't protect me. Fucking die. I hope he dies.
I wasn't sure it would ever
Retreat.
lead to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work. Great. Now we can go back to my inspection.
You know, horny people.
I'm
They're
adding the
not-
name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick. If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swum in water for
I
most
can't
of her
see
life,
myself.
and then
Fucking
diatoms, characteristics of cold water like a well, got into the body. In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these algae traces will
you're
be
gonna
found in the
pop
samples
up, yeah,
taken
I got
from the well where police found the body. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly and place
Clearly,
the
that's
dye to
why
be
you have
null.
the things.
Nah, too much light. The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally
Oh
starting
yeah,
to see something
that's
here.
how it works, so I forgot. Yeah. Right. Right.
There's an army of diatoms from this system. Great. It's perfect.
Now we're gonna go.
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid.
Mm.
That
I'm an old man,
fires.
technically.
I won't even
No.
notice an army of- Great. And perfect. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. But rather, and perfect.
This character, she looks like dog shit. Crew character. It's fucking lame. I'm getting fucking cold. I need my hoodie. Oh, they're having a cuddle party. Honestly, for behind socks, I'm not gonna lie, you look kind of like Jinx.
Okay.
I won't even notice an army of diatoms. Great. Nah. No. I'm finally starting to see something here. Yeah, no. I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. But rather a bad focus. And perfect.
How is that perfect? I can't see shit. Do I click on them? Like, what do I do?
Oh, fuck. to go there. I have to go read a book. I am nerd. Yeah, that's what comics are for. Yeah. Holy shit, everyone wants all that knowledge too. I read the book.
It's not a dirty lens. Man, perfect.
There we go. So everything should be at where he wants it to be.
Oh, wow. I got no ammo. Ah, I'm calling him. Help. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I forget you're able to lose stuff when you're down. Oh, 100%.
Nah, too much light. I won't know. I'm finally starting to see something here. Nah, too much light. No, I'm finally starting to see
I went
something.
by 3 seconds, you fucker. Yeah, that's right.
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. I'd rather a bad focus.
I don't know what else he wants me to do.
Perfect.
Wow.
The aperture still needs adjustment.
Yes.
The image is too dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
You said that before.
Son of a bitch. I hope you fucking
The
dies
aperture
in the
still
house
needs
fire.
adjustment. I'm
My
finally starting
catchphrase.
to see something here.
I don't understand this part.
Oh, right.
What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Just looks like sperm. Oh, spermies. Swim, spermies, swim.
I have no ammo. I have like no bullets.
Nah. No. I'm finally starting to see something here.
Okay, you're not helping me find the best brightness
The aperture still
because
needs
Fuck you, I don't
adjustment.
need your
you keep
shit.
fucking
just too dark.
saying the same shit.
I don't need you.
Oh,
When it's here,
I'm starting to see
Better.
something here.
I am better.
it says that. But then when I make
As
it brighter,
expected.
aha.
We find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part, apotheca, which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible.
Oh.
Okay, so we're done with that
The presence
finally.
of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
Ugh,
Since
so
there were
gross.
diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
Exactly. It's all about friendship.
I can finally get to the practical part.
Yeah.
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion
Yeah.
here.
About that.
That sounds so gross. An explosion.
Is that Goku? No, it's just a black guy named Spider-Man.
You
One.
can immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition,
No, I want her.
all internal organs are very congested. I proceed to remove. It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms. If diatoms were only present in the
I think
lungs,
she's about
this would
hitting
mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way. Now, I remove
She
the
was
lungs,
hot.
taking the lungs in my hand. I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity,
was hot.
which is the result of water emphysema.
Inspired.
In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs.
Come to
The
the darling.
emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning. differences found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
Don't wanna. Oh no, that's what I was doing. I was throwing that, grabbing another, so I have 3 still.
Who the fuck was that?
I got purple from her. Purple SMG.
Ooh.
Imagine getting all that big old
Somebody
fire
just
down
fucking
over
walked
here.
in here.
Womp fucking.
Somebody just fucking walked in here. I saw them.
I hope no one dipped a mop in it.
I'm above you.
It's best to go to the lab for this.
I'm not liking this.
Shit. I went the wrong way.
It's a very
They call me
subtle.
Naruto. I'm
horror
coming, Kakashi
game.
Sensei.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh god, no. No, no, no. I'm done. Nope. I need my pills. Where are my pills? Nope. Fuck that shit. Nope.
That was I think before this
Fucking close that bitch's eye. I need water. Why is this
Like
not?
imagine
Oh.
like someone without the
It's been a
Rasengan,
while since the eye wash in this thing's changed.
Chidori,
It's
and they
probably
got
a health
the,
hazard now.
Fireball jutsu.
Water? Perform a drown
Man, you're
test?
gay. Watch Naruto.
How do I do this?
But Naruto's gay now, so don't watch Naruto.
Like,
Does it stop you from before? Fine. You did that multiple
Fuck.
times, my friend. Oh yeah.
I need water. Does that mean I have to
Right.
come in?
No, kill
I don't like
yourself.
that. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
I'm safe in the lake.
I
I'm
don't
safe
want
in the
to
lake.
No, get away from me. Go, go. No.
I'm staying in the lake. I'm staying in the lake. What the fuck? What is this? How to break out of the vicious cycle. Fuck you, bro.
Indeed.
I just need some water. And pills. I need to take my pills. This is terrifying. This is perform a drown test. How the fuck am I supposed to
Historically,
do that?
the lung float test is used to detect infanticide. The water should be at
See
room
if I find a better
temperature.
AR now.
It's just gonna turn to blood watch.
That's enough.
Gate.
To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there's air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs, everything is ready to bring them here.
Yeah,
Of
old man
course,
fucking
such a study is
side
without
cancel.
flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation
You bitches
attempts.
can't do that,
Gases
guys.
released
You
during
it.
decomposition could also give a false. In this case, however, it's about something else.
Ooh.
Namely, the amount
Ooh.
of fluid in the lungs. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water and wait to see if they fall
No.
or if they will float on the surface.
Okay, so there's air.
I don't know, I'm stuck in a game where I can break
Oh,
stuff.
there was
Just as
air.
I
Watch out,
assumed,
guys.
the lungs collapsed easily.
I'm gonna wreck it. Ah. Ni hao, motherfucker.
Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or
Me when
cancer.
my mom says
So
the beach wasn't
further
done.
investigation is needed.
Guy above, guy above.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased. You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being
Demon
cut through.
share.
Mom says it's my turn on the
The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface.
Daddy.
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide,
Someone
it
killed
can be
near me.
considered drowning, and our result is not
Come back,
false
brother, come
positive
back.
due to possible contaminations.
The
I
mansion.
won't even notice an army of diatoms from this. Great. This way, the aperture still needs adjustment.
His friend was AFK,
It's just too
goddammit.
dark. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. Hitman, perfect. Hitman, perfect. Nah, oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae.
At least now I know what I'm looking for. Oh, oh. Is that them?
I would say I have the magneto shit.
As far as I can zoom.
Oh, these fucking losers.
There they are.
As expected.
I
In
fucking hate when they have
solution,
torch
the
combo.
diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them. I'll make a note of all this.
I flew today.
So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning.
Well, worry about
Well,
not dying.
The procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
I think she might have been killed.
So, I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the strongly developed
I have to
putrid
keep the
hemolysis.
magneto
The
fucking
organ
gloves
can
down
be
because
seen
it's like
at
the only
first
thing that
glance.
can hurt
Apart from
somebody.
that, no signs of a heart
Irritating
attack
those
or
guys.
other heart disease.
No, they're a different guy.
It's not gonna let me
Yep.
write that down. Mark damage to the heart on the clipboard. I'm trying.
Wow. Cause he fucking got the.
Hello, why isn't it letting me mark it?
What?
I should be able to click on it. There it is.
I move on to the next organ. This time, it's the liver.
Yep.
It's immediately
exactly.
apparent that the deceased didn't care for herself. Like most, the beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas.
Let's watch this guy.
I transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect.
Why?
It's so weird seeing
The
their
long dick of the
bodies
law.
like that.
Hey, I killed your friend. Womp womp. Alright, I gotta heal.
The cross-section
Every time I get a
clearly
kill.
shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci. I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased. Harper enjoyed drinking
look at
so
that.
much
He left the
that
crown.
she might
Wah,
not have
wah.
lasted a few more years.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need it at least for now.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
What? I can't think what the fuck that is right now.
It looks very turbid.
Salmon
I'll see
coffee?
what happens after spinning, but
Probably
that's in
not.
a moment.
Who the hell
Now,
is it?
I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off. It's
King
large,
another one.
probably full of putrid gases.
Definitely.
My own
not
but
going to
trusted
that one.
centrifuge. Ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy.
Okay. Stomach
Alright, I
examination.
found one. This one should be fine. Should maybe someday.
I
Who
took the
knows?
stomach out.
I transfer it to the board and
Dark.
carefully open it, checking the contents.
Okay. I got ahead of myself there.
Indeed.
The fuck is this?
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this desk smells.
I dropped your AR.
Wow.
Okay, the stomach is full of fluid and
There's shit from above, not
identified
cool, bro.
organic matter, which is probably leftover food.
Tippity top island.
That's so
So
gross.
let's check the diatoms.
I hit your boyfriend.
Such a fish for a change. The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the
They're
death was due to
hiding,
drowning or whether something else contributed
Right
to the death.
there.
Cramp,
Yeah, they're fighting so
heart
much.
attack, drugs, homicide,
Alright, let's get out of here.
or some accident. Such analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the
What?
field.
They have
That's
BTS
why
in
it's so
Fortnite? What the
important to
hell?
collect as many samples as possible.
I don't listen to this fucking.
What's up, bitches? You're never gonna go way over it, but. Oh! So close to landing on it.
Okay, this is one.
Oh wait,
last
they left the
list.
car! They left the car! Those idiots! Why would you go up there?
Now set.
Diatoms is what we're looking for. Diatoms, 35 minutes at 25% speed. So 25 minutes at, was it 10% speed? Did I just say? 25% speed. I was way off.
This fucking guy. Shit. No. Yeah, fucking idiots. Well, there was no trap because I'm alive still. There's also no dudes with dicks, so not trapped.
No, I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from
Hell
this.
yeah, brother!
I'm certain
I
the
was like,
analysis will show
either.
similarities
Ooh,
in food and water in chess as well.
Oh, Warlands is so. Ooh. Ah.
Let me
I'm
think.
dead. I would have killed him if I had a little bit more health.
Should be
If I had
fine.
health, I would have won. Okay, have fun.
Okay, now
Good
it's
to
the
be getting this
chromatograph's
stuff
turn.
So I'll be here. Doing my quest. Goodbye.
Yes, the water sample matches the one provided by the police. Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case. Diatoms, analysis indicates the same origin, blah blah blah. There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway page. Interesting. Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection.
Oh my god. I
I
want to do
dissect the
this.
trachea and open the organ. Inside, I find a wedding ring. This is interesting. Let me look at it. Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring, but standard.
That's his wife's.
There's an engraving inside.
That's his wife's wedding ring. I looked at the date on that. There's no way he's not seeing that. Why isn't it doing anything? That is definitely a wedding band. Yeah, that's the throat.
Damn.
He's examining the trachea, which is the throat where the wedding ring was found. But it's saying take the ring. I took the ring. How the fuck do I get out of here? It's not letting me back out. Do I have to click on it?
What
There we go.
the fuck? This is my ring.
His
Alice's
wedding
ring. But how did it, but this should be at home. I have it. At home. It's, I have to check this out. Where are my meds? Where the fuck are my meds?
I took them. Calm down. Take your pills in the bathroom. I did. I just did that. Did I glitch it?
A-Train.
Take them
I've
again.
already taken my pills. I'm not looking to overdose.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, there we go.
Hope these all make it go away.
I was about to say fuck. I glitched it.
I have to check the apartment. It can't be. Jesus Christ! Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to. Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
Oh, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
Jesus Christ! I have to check this out.
I can't remember if the ring was in the box when I looked at it earlier. I thought it was.
This can't be real. Where is it? Where is it? Where? It's not here. It's not. I need to go. This is sick. Fuck. Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
What's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on. You think Red Pete wants revenge? He's playing with me. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. This was going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? How? And when? When the fuck? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steve? Steven? Don't leave me, man. Come on. Fuck. Oh, God, what now? Okay, Jacob. Calm down. Just calm down. I need a drink. Jesus. What's going on?
No liquid. It's invisible.
Just one sip more. Yep. Jesus.
Yeah, the jump scare sounds aren't working. I don't know why. I'm sure it has something to do with Streamlabs, but...
Just one sip more.
Alright, so that is chapter 2 completed. I don't know how many chapters there are in this, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here at chapter 3. If you enjoyed this game and everything going on so far, I highly recommend it. It's pretty fun. Except for there's some scary stuff happening I'm not too happy about. But aside from that, it's a pretty good game so far. I like trying to figure out like how people are dying, and I think that's really cool. They add that aspect to it, and they're also including like his storyline with like how he lost his wife. I'm assuming she was murdered by this guy or something. Because he's an escaped convict on his way to get executed for the next day, and the whatever was taking them crashed. There's a lot of casualties. They don't know who's alive. They don't know who's dead. So he's assuming that it's the guy, I guess, who killed his wife fucking with him. But so far, it's been pretty interesting, except for, you know, the random scares. Like, I like these kind of games because it's not consistent jump scares. It, like, you play it and you're, like, relaxed enough, and then they start fucking with you. And I think those games are a lot of fun because, like, you don't know when something's gonna happen. You don't have hints as to when something is gonna happen. Like, Autopsy of... No. What was that game called? Mortuary Assistant. Mortuary Assistant does kind of back-to-back jump scares sometimes, so it's not as subtle. Yes, it's scary and everything else, but I kind of like the subtle horror aspects of it. And so far, I'm really liking this game. And then, like I said, there's also the other game that came with it, which is Thief Simulator, that I might play at a different time. But for right now, I think we're going to stop here at chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters there are. I'm really interested in the storyline. They've really, like, sucked me back into the storyline. And so I'm definitely going to be playing more of this. Probably tomorrow. Well, excuse me. While my hubs is at work. I'll probably stream some more tomorrow of this game. So, thank you guys for watching. Dolly, thank you for trying to, scare me and, not be able to do it. And you too, Nar. And also thank you for the resubscribe, doll. Like I said, you're at 10 months. You just gotta keep going and hope he forgets to resub. So that way you can get up there and beat his butt. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.